Welcome back to another episode of the Funny on My Mind podcast, the seriously unserious podcast where nothing is our problem. I'm your host, A.T., and for this week, we got someone real special in the hot seat. Now, listen, I know I have a bad habit for saying every guest is special, but every guest is special to me. But we got my main man, Lowden, in the hot seat. Lowden, how you doing?
I am doing pretty spectacular. How are you doing today?
I'm doing really, really good. Lowden showed up with some great energy. He actually pulled up to the interview early. It was set for 1 o'clock, and Lowden called me at like 12 something. He's like, yo, I'm in your driveway. Can I sit here and watch YouTube? I'm like, all right, bro. All right, cool.
I'm ready to rumble.
Yeah. So, all right, cool. How was your week?
It was a pretty good week. It was pretty busy. Anytime anybody asks me how my week was, I really got to think about it for a little bit because I don't really remember what I did. But I know it was busy because I'm a busy man. I do a lot of stuff. How was your week?
My week was okay. I spent a lot of time editing footage, snipping stuff for TikTok, and prepping for this interview, locking down other interviews. I'm completely booked for the entire month of December, which I'm pretty thankful for. I'm actually thankful to actually be in the position that people want to come on my podcast and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
I've gained a couple more subscribers. Yo, y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel at Funny on My Mind podcast. We slowly, we slowly climbing. I've been getting some traction on TikTok as well. Y'all follow me at Funny on My Mind. But yeah, so I've been like working really hard, prepping for like not just this interview, but interviews to come. I'm actually like booked like 5 weeks out at this point.
Wow.
Because I have an episode that'll drop this coming week. Then another episode that'll drop next week. I'm recording this. This will be the third episode. Then I have another interview lined up after this for next weekend. So that's 4 weeks. And then I just locked in a 5th interview. So
That's a busy man with a busy plan.
yeah, know what I'm saying? So it's been a lot of preparation and stuff. So yeah.
Thank you to everyone who watches these.
Exactly. Yo, we could not be here and sitting talking comfortably without, you guys supporting us and stuff.
You, right there.
Even the randos that be commenting on my videos that I don't know, like on my last like YouTube short, like they were kind of like arguing about the joke I made about how COVID started, people not washing their hands. So yo, even thank you to the randos.
That's
bro.
what it's about.
Yeah, I appreciate every view and every like and every comment and stuff. So yeah, but did anything notable happen during your week that you'd like to share with the audience?
Something notable did happen to me during my week.
Okay.
I had to work on a group project for one of my classes, and I have never done a group project before in college. This is my first semester of college, and honestly, it was a very overwhelming thing to do because I've never had that many people on my back at once.
Funny story, when I was in college, right? When I was in college, we had a group project to work on, but we had the entire semester to work on the group project. And I kid you not, the guy that was in my group, when we got the assignment at the beginning of the semester, he literally turned around. It was like 3 or 4 of us. And he turned around to the table and he's like, listen, I'm going to do all the work and I'm going to just put your name on it.
What a goat.
And bro, I'm telling you, I'm like, yo.
But you got to be careful with that because sometimes you got Joe Schmo who's just going to chat GPT the whole essay.
No. This guy was like really, really smart. So I had all trust in him.
I never understood why people would do that, though, unless they just want to be 100% responsible for the work that's got their name on it.
Well, I feel like it's also that, and it has something to do with, I don't know, them wanting to be in control because I guess they know that if they do it, that they'll get a good grade rather than waiting on other people.
That's
So
true.
yeah. So listen, we aced it. I don't blame him.
Please do my homework. Go ahead and do my homework.
Literally. All right. So we're gonna move into the first segment. The first segment is always gonna be called "Getting to Know the Guest."
I'm the guest.
Yeah, you're the guest.
Nice to meet you, me.
Yo, that's crazy. But for the people out there that don't know you, we're gonna kind of do like an introduction of you to them.
Okay.
Right. So I'm gonna ask you a few questions, kind of about yourself and stuff like that, and we'll go through.
Sounds good.
All right. First question. Where did you grow up and what was it like for you?
I grew up in Missouri. southwestern Missouri,
Uh-huh.
and it was pretty awesome. It's a pretty chill place. Nothing too crazy happens, and I live out in the middle of nowhere. So
Really?
yeah, it's a pretty nice place to be. It's just a tight little neighborhood. My whole family kind of built houses out there. So I got my mom, my dad, my grandma, but she croaked. So now my sister lives there where her house is. And then we got my aunt about a quarter mile down the road. And it's a nice little neighborhood.
Wow. Dude just said my grandma, but she croaked and just kept going. Like,
Well, it's an unfortunate situation, but we can't stew on the past.
yeah, R.I.P. to a real one. Know what I'm saying?
On this meemaw.
Yeah. We finna pour one up for the dead homies later. Know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Okay, so for people that don't know you, what is one word you'd use to describe yourself? I've heard magical. I've heard quiet, outgoing, him.
That one guy said him.
Yeah, he said him. And oh, by the way, Lowden is an avid watcher of the podcast.
I'm top fan.
Yeah. So, what's one word you'd use to describe yourself?
I have been preparing for this moment.
Okay.
4 months.
All right. Let him have it.
Lowden. That's it. I'm just Lowden. There's nobody else quite like me. There's nothing to describe me besides Lowden. You just got to know me. You got to be around me. You got to experience me as a human being to understand me.
Okay. Bro, that's actually a fire response. Fire. I'm just Lowden. Okay.
Thank you.
Where did your parents get the name Lowden from?
All right. So this is not as interesting as you would hope it to be.
Okay.
So my grandpa,
Uh-huh.
his name, Jerry Lowe.
Was his last name Lowe?
Yeah.
Okay.
First name Jerry, last name Lowe.
Uh-huh.
My mom's friend, I think, named her son like the same thing, her dad's last name plus Den. And she just made that up. And then so my mom just snatched that idea and put Low and then put Den on it. And now I'm Lowden.
So your mom's friend's son is also named Lowden?
Well, whatever that mom's friend, whatever her dad's last name was, or her maiden name, plus Den.
Oh, okay.
So I think it was something that started with an A. It was something like Arden, or I don't really know.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So she's kind of a thief. She's like, so somebody might have to give my mom with a copyright strike or something.
Yeah. Hey, Lowden's mom, drop the address. We send in the FBI.
Don't drop the address. I still live there.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Don't. You know what? On second thought, don't drop the address.
Don't do it.
All right. Okay. So for the people at home, they want to know when and where did you meet me?
Well, people at home, thank you for asking. So there is this neat little thing at college where I was in high school, but I was in college. And so I was doing these radical little internships. And for those of you who don't know, who are behind the phone, and you are just looking at this gentleman right here, what does he do for a living? He works for the IT company at the college. And I happened to intern at the IT company at the college. And I went to the waiting room on the second floor of the Plaster Hall. And I am sitting in this relatively uncomfortable chair. And my fake bathing apes just hit the mail 2 weeks ago. And I have got the fake bathing apes on my feet. Baby blue, patent leather with the white. And this man up here walks up to me, sits down, and he starts talking to me about my fake bathing apes. And I don't remember if I told you they were fake.
No, I don't think you did.
Well, sorry.
Well, now that we know.
And in that same package with the fake bathing apes, came the fake Travis Scotts.
Man's literally took the shoes off.
I got them on, baby.
Okay. And what did you immediately think of me?
You were kind of intimidating. Everyone says you were funny and you were friendly, but I was intimidated. I was like,
why?
Well, first of all, I got fake shoes on. Let's be real. Okay. So we're just talking about these shoes. And since I was, what was I like? I was either 16 or 17. I don't recall. But I love shoes, and I like the culture, and you were very knowledgeable about it, to be honest. And I'm sitting here with my fake bathing apes on, and I'm like, this guy is definitely analyzing like the stitching pattern, and he can tell the color is like 1 decimal off in the hex code. That it's like
The hex code is
he
crazy.
He can tell,
Bro, when it comes to stuff like that, right? I'm not, whether you buy reps or you buy the real thing, bro, I don't care. I just know, bro, they look fire.
They look fire, and it's not about if it's real or not. It's about what you doing with it.
Bro, I'm like, I'm not gonna pull out those people that like pull out a magnifying glass and like inspecting the shoes. Oh no, these are shining too bright. Bro, get away from me, dog.
And get a hobby while you're at it.
Like,
Get
bro,
some friends.
It's like, come on, dog. Like, oh, bro, get a life. Gosh, I bet they were in like the nerds in science class.
Dude, no, but they weren't getting good grades though, because they had to focus on shoes instead of science.
Exactly. And do you still have that preconceived notion of me that I'm intimidating?
I wouldn't say that you're intimidating, but in the same way, I guess. But you're a little bit intimidating in the terms that you are worthy of a high level of respect. Like you're a very interesting, very respectable man.
Okay.
So it's like you just gotta, you can't.
Right, that's fire. Yo, thank you for that.
You're welcome. But I do now have the notion of what everyone else says, where you are a very funny man, and like you say, you're good for morale.
I am good for morale. All right,
Mr. Morale
Mr. Morale himself.
and the big steppers.
Exactly. What's been your biggest distraction lately?
I have not been preparing for this one.
And that's what this podcast is all about. It's unscripted.
Sleep. I've been taking a lot of naps.
I've
been going to bed around 9 p.m.
Bro, listen. Lowden, how old are you?
I am the big 18.
18. Bro, I'm 25. Listen, it only gets worse when you get older, dog.
Dude.
Bro, like at this point in my life, like 9 o'clock, I'm tired. 9:30, I'm yawning. 10 o'clock, I'm asleep, dog.
I'm catching Z's. I'm counting sheep. I'm reading Humpty Dumpty. It's past my bedtime.
Bro,
I got the nightlight on.
Bro, what did Green Day say in Brain Stew? Like, I'm not having trouble falling asleep, bro. Not at all.
Not at all.
All right. What are you looking forward to?
This might be a controversial one. I'm looking forward to quitting my job.
Okay. And would you like to tell us where you currently work?
I currently reside in the 3rd Loop Bay on the northern side of Frank Fletcher Hyundai. I am changing your oil on your Palisade. Bring those in. By the way, they got a seatbelt recall, and I need to put the right seatbelts into your Palisade.
Let's go. Okay.
But you've got 3 more weeks to get me. Otherwise, you're going to get somebody different.
And why are you leaving?
Let me tell you why. So I currently go to college. And I also currently work 40 hours.
Oh, that's pretty difficult.
It's a lot. 8 to 5, Tuesday through Saturday. That is a lot of work. 1 hour lunch break, so it makes 40. But it's a lot of work, and I would like to be more productive in the computer science field rather than the automotive technology field, because cars aren't really my thing.
Yeah.
I like computers. So, and I would like to get a radical little internship over the summer, you know what I mean?
Bro, and that's the thing with me, right? Like, I'm a car lover to a certain extent. Like, I can recognize like a dope car. Like I can recognize, like, bro, you put some work into this car. You know, I like old school cars, I like exotic cars, supercars, JDMs and stuff like that. I'm like, bro, all right, cool. But when first of all, a part of me wants to be a mechanic so bad, but I don't have the knowledge to be a mechanic.
It's a lot of fun.
I'd be like on TikTok. I'd be on TikTok like watching people like do like auto mechanic stuff, and I'm like, bro, that's fire, but I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Dude, I get that. And my father is the smartest man I've ever met when it comes to a car. That guy will make a room full of mechanics look like a complete idiot when they can't figure out a problem. That guy will walk up there, he will gently shake the vehicle, and he will accurately diagnose it 100% of the time.
Bro, and what's that's kind of like the same way for my wife, right? She grew up with her dad that does like auto mechanic work and stuff like that. So she's like really, really smart when it comes to cars. Like I have like a video of her on Snapchat of her changing my tire and all sorts of stuff, and she'd be like diagnosing, like she'd like pop the hood, and like I'm like, bro, this part of me feels wrong. For I would just like to say that I knew how to change the tire. She just wanted to do it for whatever reason.
I was gonna say the tire is kind of the entry point. It's like the doorway.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
But there's this particular like content creator that I watch. His thing is like TE videos or whatever, and he works for some sort of dealership or mechanic store, and he does like oil changes and stuff like that. And bro, it's so funny because he'll be like, "Let's do an oil change there for you, bud." Right, bro, and he's like super like gentle. I'm like, yo, this is kind of fire. But yeah, so yeah, but I totally get that though.
I would like to state that I am nowhere near as good as my father at anything related to cars. I am mainly an oil changer.
Uh-huh.
I cannot put an engine in your car.
So does your dad also work in the automotive section?
He does work in the automotive section.
That's cool.
He's a beast.
All right. Shout out Lowden's dad.
Shout out Lowden's dad. Shout out Lowden's mom from earlier.
Yeah. Shout out Lowden's mom. We love you guys.
Thank you guys for everything you do.
All right. So we're gonna move into the second segment. The second segment, as you know, is always gonna be called Gas or Pass. We're gonna run through some questions. You don't really have time to think about the answer. Is either gas is good or pass is bad.
I've been waiting for this one.
All right, let's go. I actually kind of like almost tailored these questions to a male guess. So let's do it. All right, first one. Posting rise and grind quotes.
Pass.
Why?
Cause do it. If you're doing it, you are not posting it. Get off the phone and get to work, boy.
Yeah. That's fire. Because like, bro, the time that you spend posting rise and grind, like, bro, you literally could be doing something productive.
And if you're posting it, I know you're not doing it.
Yeah, like, bro, come on. All right.
You don't live that life.
All right. Next one. Men getting pedicures.
Gas. Oh, gas, dude.
Bro.
Wait, is pedicure the toe or the hand?
Pedicures are the toes.
Oh, absolutely gas. That's incredible.
So what do you think about men getting manicures?
Are they painting their nails?
No.
I'll take gas. And even, I guess, if you're painting your nails, I guess. I mean, if that's a thing, yeah, but it's not for me.
Yeah, if that's your thing. I mean, but
it's just not my thing.
But I'm gonna need me some clear coats. Pedicures and manicures, gas, bro.
Gas, absolutely.
I heard one of the truest statements a couple of years ago. The guy said, "You gotta take care of the dogs before the dogs start barking." I'm like, yo. And right now, I'm gonna be honest. I'm overdue for a little, a little pedicure and manicure.
Inside these fake Travis Scotts,
yeah,
the dogs are barking.
Yeah, they're busting down the door. All right, all right. Next one. Men paying on the first date. 100.
Don't even finish the question. Gas. 100% of the way.
All right. See, okay. All right. So here's how I feel about it. Right. I feel like if you asked her on a date, then you should pay. But if y'all like mutually agree to go on the date and go like 50-50, or it was like a mutual agreement to go on the date, I feel like going 50-50 wouldn't be bad. But if you like say, hey, you want to go out with me? And she says yes, I feel like you should pay. I feel like you shouldn't even be asking her for money. So
yeah, to be honest, I just feel like as a man, you providing. That's what you got to do. That's just. I feel like that's the world you should live in, because I don't think your woman should have to worry about whatever it is.
Yeah.
And I think my lady could definitely preach to that she doesn't have to worry about that kind of stuff.
Yeah. One of the truest things I've ever heard my dad say. I was on FaceTime with him and I was like, yo, how's mom? He was like, well, she's married to me, so she ain't got no problems. I was like, yo, that's fire.
That is fire.
That's fire.
Shout out AT's dad.
Yo, shout out Big Arthur. All right, sharing your location with your partner. Gas or pass?
Gas.
Yeah, I feel, yeah. My wife is at my location from we're like talking, so yeah. Yes. Men who collect Funko Pops. You have Funko Pops, don't you?
Stop. Let's get the cameras. Okay, so it's I have to say gas because I have them, right? But I don't want to see more than 8 Funko Pops in your room.
And I feel like if you're collecting Funko Pops, it has to be like some cool like fire ones, not just like the regular schmegular. I don't want to be seeing that.
And for me, it's like I like to collect things. So I've got 3 Spider-Man Funko Pops. I've got a Sorcerer Mickey from Fantasia Funko Pop, and then I have this really cool, like Obi-Wan Kenobi one, but it's got like this cool box art, so it's like purple and black. But I don't have like a Funko Pop shelf. I have my Sorcerer Mickey next to my Sorcerer Mickey hat and my Sorcerer Mickey painting. I have my Spider-Man ones next to my Spider-Man action figures. I'm repping, by the way. Just, like I don't want to see your collection of 1,200 limited edition short-term run Funko Pop number 1 of the whole, like.
Yeah, cut that, bro. Cut that.
Put it away.
So you know what? I guess I can't talk too much crap on people that collect Funko Pops because if we look behind us,
we happen again,
there's more than 200 cars on this wall. So,
but cars are cool.
Yeah, cars are cool. All right. Sleeping with one leg out of the blanket.
Yes. Why are you doing that?
All right. So here's how I feel. I feel like sometimes you need, like, if both feet are in, you're too hot. Well, no, never mind. Pass.
No, get a lighter blanket.
Yeah, because I feel like if I get hot, I just take the blanket off, and then I get cold and I put the blanket back on. So it's no in between for me.
What? We take the blanket off? You take the blanket off?
Yeah, if I'm hot.
Really?
Yeah. What do you do? If you're hot, what do you do?
I get less encased in fabric, if you know what I mean.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
That's my step 1.
But see, okay. So how it goes right now, of course it's winter right now, right? Well,
right.
Or getting into winter, right?
It's definitely chilly.
Yeah. So if the heat's on in the house, you get, and like with this house, right? So if when the heat's on and the doors are closed, right? It gets really hot in the rooms. So you just take the blanket off because, you're warm.
I get that. The other thing about me, though, is I'm very comfortable in a warm situation.
Yeah.
So I'll get in the car, I'll crank the heater, and I just leave it on all the way. And then my girlfriend will get in the car and she'll be like, Lowden, why did you turn the oven on inside the motor vehicle?
Yeah, that's how me and my wife is, me being naturally from the Bahamas. I'm okay with being warm.
Right.
Yeah.
A warm gentleman.
Yeah. All right. Using the same towel for a month.
For a month?
Yeah.
No, pass.
Bro.
You're gonna get stinky.
Bro. Gosh.
Okay.
Because after that towel gets wet, it starts to smell and stuff like. Bro, change out your towel.
You got a good week on that at most.
Yeah. I wouldn't even say a week. I'd say like 3-4 days.
You think 3-4 days? Well, it's about the way you hang it too. Because if it's balled up, then it's If you hang it out like you got it all the way unfolded, and then you hang it over the towel rack, then I feel like you might.
Yeah, because
But I also have 2 towels. I have one on the left and one on the right.
So you alternate.
Right. So one of them has kind of time to dry out.
Yeah. But definitely not a month, bro. If you watching this right now and you're currently using the same towel for a month, you know what? Drop the address.
Yeah.
Drop the address.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
We just want to talk.
Yeah, I just want to talk.
We just want to say hi.
Along with the cops.
Matter of fact, if you watching this, Go put your towels in the washing machine.
Yeah.
Just go put them in there.
Yeah, just take your phone with you.
It's time.
Yeah. Saying New Year, new me every January. Gas or pass?
Dude, pass. Big time pass.
Bro, stop saying that, dog.
It's not a new you.
It's not a new you.
Work on the old one.
Don't tell them what you're doing. Just show them, bro.
Real.
Like, bro, or the females that'll be like, oh, it's a new year. A lot of y'all got left last year. Like, bro, no. Because if that man texts you, you still finna double back. Like, be so for real, dog.
Be honest with yourself.
Yeah, hold yourself accountable. You said you wasn't gonna talk to him no more after he beat on you, but look at you. Look at you. He texts you what you doing and you responded. Come on now.
I would like to say, speaking of beating on you, when we were preparing for this podcast episode, this gentleman to my left stood up and he's wearing his shirt that says "My wife beats me."
Yes.
I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah. I have to let people know the truth. I also have a shirt that says "My wife will kill you."
I would like to buy one. You should merch.
Yeah.
That's merch right there.
And usually when I'm doing these episodes, I'm usually wearing one of the shirts that I made, and I just never talk about it for whatever reason. I always forget.
That's a good. I feel like that's a good merch line though. Drop a comment if you'd buy a merch. Funny on my mind on the breast pocket. My wife beats me on the back.
Yeah, I'm gonna start making some. I want to start making some podcast merch for real.
That'd be good.
Yo. Drop a comment if you'd buy some merch for me.
Let us know.
Yeah, let me know. All right. Ranch on everything.
Guess. I'm a ranch man.
How do you feel about blue cheese?
Stop. I've seen you do this before. Don't talk about the blue cheese to me. I don't want it, dude. I don't want it.
Blue cheese is fine. I feel like blue cheese is for adults, dog.
No, blue cheese is not for adults.
Bro, come on.
No. Do you like ranch?
Yes, I like ranch, but if we're talking like if I have my choice, if I have like a plate of wings and I had my choice, I'm picking blue cheese every time.
Let's get into the versatility of it though. Because when we're talking about blue cheese, I'm gonna put the wing in it. Okay, I guess that makes sense. But when you got the chicken tenders, you got the salad, you got the pizza, you could put the ranch on anything. And the blue cheese is good at one thing.
Let's break it down, right? Chicken tenders, I'm using blue cheese, right? I go to Cheddar's and get the hot honey tenders. I need blue cheese on the side.
No.
When it comes to a salad, I need the blue cheese crumbles in the salad. Come on now, be so for real. For real.
I couldn't do it, dude. I could not do it. I couldn't do it. I gotta have my ranch. And even the best steak in the world, the best steak you've ever laid your grubby little fingers on, give me a side of ranch with it. I want my ranch. I just want it. And sometimes I'm not even going to put the steak anywhere near the ranch. I'm going to take the straw out the water and I'm going to put it in the ranch and I'm going to drink the ranch. Because if they got good steak, they got good ranch.
Wow. You've thought about this for a while, haven't you?
I love ranch, dude. That's honestly from the heart. I
feel like that's very Midwestern. Right? People just like ranch in the Midwest.
It could be. Speaking of Midwestern, shout out Midwestern.
Interactive?
Midwestern Interactive.
Yo.
Love y'all.
Yeah. Yo.
Oh, oopsies.
No, you good. Hit me in the DM. You know, I can promote your product. Arguing with somebody, then immediately Googling if they were right. I do this with my wife all the time. I'd be like, no. The majority of the world likes blue cheese. And then she's like, no, Arthur, everybody likes ranch. And then when she's not looking, does the majority of the world like blue cheese? And then I'd be wrong, and I'll just stop talking about it. Because I'm not going to tell her what I found out on Google.
Right. Well, honestly, I'm going to pass on this because I don't want to know the truth.
Nah.
What I've got in this noggin stays the same. I've built a foundation. All right.
Smelling your shirt to decide if it's clean enough to wear. I feel like that should be normalized, though.
I don't know. I'm gonna say pass because you should know. First of all, did I wear this shirt already?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. What did I wear it to? You wore it to bed? Okay. I wore this shirt to bed, actually. I slept in this shirt last night. And sometimes I do that in preparation for an early morning.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
If you wore it once, you got to figure out what you wore it to. If you wore it on a whole day out on the town, about to put that in the basket. That's ready to go in the wash.
Yeah.
You know? Especially when you touch it, you should.
Or like, I typically do it like when I take like something down from my closet, and like I smell it to see like make sure it's. Was my dog just barking?
I don't know, because I heard it on the microphone, but I didn't hear it in like real life. So it's kind of like a simulation.
Or was it your feet?
No, my feet do not bark.
Yeah.
Wait, we just talked about this. They do.
But was that it? Was it? Okay, I don't.
We'll say it was my feet because I want a pedicure or something.
But like I will, I like smell it to make sure it smells like clean. Like I could smell like my fabric softener and stuff like that. So I want to make sure it smells like good. You know?
Right, that makes sense. Are we talking about like a shirt that's been in the closet, or are we talking about a shirt that we just put in the closet after the last load?
I think both. Because if I take the shirt down and I smell it and it doesn't smell like good,
Mhm.
like if I can't smell like my fabric softener or something, or I just washed it and it still kind of smells like sweaty or something, I'm throwing it in the basket.
Now that's fair, to be honest, and especially with like an older shirt, like I haven't busted it out in a while. Like especially now that it's getting cold.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. I gotta look for like the sweater or whatever, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So if I haven't had it out in a year, I'm gonna have to know if it smells like closet.
Yeah. All right. We need to speed it up. All right. Pretending to be asleep when someone calls you.
Yes,
Yes.
I do it all the time.
Yeah, I do it all the time.
You watching this? I did this to you yesterday. I didn't answer your phone call because I was pretending to be asleep, and I texted you the next morning, and I said I'm sorry that I fell asleep so early, and I was up all night.
Sometimes when my kid is crying in the room with my wife, she like needs help, I pretend to be asleep.
That might be evil.
That maybe why she beats me. So yeah.
You know, it's all connected, truly.
Racing strangers on the highway that don't know you're racing.
Oh, pass, dude. It's gotta be fair, but also, if we both know we're racing and I lose the race, I'm gonna be like, I didn't even know we were racing.
And no. If we both know that we're racing and I lose the race, I'm calling the cops.
That's so true.
See, because you're gonna pass me and I'm gonna see your license plate, right?
Mhm.
And yeah, so I used to work at dispatch, so I got good at like memorizing license plate numbers.
Mhm.
So yeah, I could see your license plate and I'm calling.
You might have to be honest, because I can't take that shame.
Yeah, you're like, bro, yeah.
And then the thing about me is I drive a car that I would say looks fast. Would you say my car looks fast?
Yeah.
My car is not fast. My car is loud, but it is not fast. And so I lose that race majority of the time.
V6 or V8?
It is a V6 with a manual transmission in it.
Oh my god.
Hey,
That's just like a waste of a car at that point.
don't you talk to my car like that.
Oh man.
It's a beautiful car.
Yeah.
And it's very loud.
Yeah.
Especially for a V6, it's very loud.
So yeah, you beat me. All right, cool. Have fun beating that speeding ticket that I just called in. Yeah. Like, bro. All right, rewinding the argument in your head and winning this time. I would say yes.
I would say pass because I have a very bad problem with that, and I wish I didn't do that.
Yeah,
Like wish I could get
yeah,
it.
it'd be like you'll have an argument with your significant other, and like you'll think about it and be like, bro, I should have said this. Oh, she would have looked so stupid if I said that. Like, bro, you lost the time. And then when you try to like reopen the situation, you still don't say it, then you look even more stupid.
You're beating the dead horse.
Yeah.
And it's you're still losing. So.
All right. So, all right, we're gonna move into the third segment. The third segment is called the hot seat rapid fire questions. So I'm gonna hit you with some real fast questions. You don't really have time to think. It's kind of like a this or that type of question.
Mm-hmm.
So you answer. Are you prepared to answer? With do you swear to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I don't like to make big promises like that.
No problem. What's your toxic trait in relationships? Oh boy.
Oh, dude, this is not a rapid fire one, bro.
This is
a rough one. I get I get scared when the plan doesn't work. So like if me and my girlfriend are going to dinner and we have to be at this place at this time and we're going to wear this thing, And you know, my favorite shoe that I was gonna wear has a dirt speck on it that ruined my night. That just ruined my night, and I can't have a good time anymore.
Oh, okay.
So but also, if we're late, I'm stressed out. If we don't, like, if the colors on the shirts don't quite match up, I'm stressed out. You know, if I have to get gas on the way, I'm stressed out. I'm stressed out
All right.
in general.
All right, would you rather fight 100 toddlers or one angry grandma?
Grandma. Because
Really?
toddlers poop a lot more. 100 toddlers poop size versus one grandma poop size.
But whoa, they're not dealing with poop. You're fighting.
Yeah, but I don't want to be in the projectile range.
Okay. I mean, hey, whatever.
Wait, what would you pick?
Either or, I'm smashing.
Wait, what?
Oh, pause.
Oh.
Pause. Either way,
Oh.
I'm beating the crap out of eight.
What?
Either one of them. 100 toddlers or one grandma. Either way, I'm winning.
I think I could win either, but the grandma just seems like less effort.
Yeah.
You're just old.
What's the most embarrassing thing you've done to impress someone?
I don't know. I feel like it would be my car, as I mentioned, is a manual transmission motor vehicle, and there have been a few times where I have been trying to drive it and, you know, trying to race somebody or whatever, and since this is my first manual transmission vehicle,
You stall.
no, I don't stall. When I try to put the car in gear, it doesn't go all the way, and then I get this crunching noise, and that's pretty embarrassing. But actually, go back. That story made me think of this. For prom, I drove my girlfriend's dad's Camaro, and I learned how to drive manual in that car, and I killed that car probably 10 times trying to get it to the front door of the high school. That was so embarrassing.
Yeah, one of my homies, shout out John. He used to have a Volkswagen Jetta, right? And it was real cool. He bought it from this English guy, and it was manual transmission. He was like, "Bro, let's take it for." He's like, I was like, "Bro, I'm sure I could figure out how to drive." Shout out Big Arthur again. I've watched my dad drive stick my entire life, and he's like one of the best stick drivers I've ever seen.
It's an art form,
literally. And like, I'm like, bro, I'm sure I could figure it out. I watched my dad drive stick, and I killed the car like maybe 4 times just trying to get out of the driveway.
Dude, it's not as easy as you make it look sometimes.
Because the feet coordination got to be linked with the hands and the all sorts of stuff, bro.
It's not even just the feet and the hands. It lies in your heart, bro. You gotta love the car.
Okay.
That's where it is.
I think one of the coolest things I've ever seen my dad do is my uncle has this stick truck. Well, my dad used to drive like stick a lot of times before I was born, but when I was a kid, he would drive like his work truck, which is like a flatbed, and it would be that would be stick, and I just love watching him drive. But like as I got older and kind of understood what he was doing, I think one of the coolest things I've ever seen him do is like double clutch and like rev in between gears. I was like, yo.
And that's fun too. That's a lot of fun.
I'm like, bro, this guy's got it.
Yeah. That's not easy.
Shout out Big Arthur.
Shout out Big Arthur times 2.
What's your last meal on earth? What are you picking?
Coconut shrimp loaded baked potato, cherry cheesecake, and a large cranberry Sprite.
That was very specific.
You ever had coconut shrimp?
Yes. Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's the best.
Okay. I mean, yo,
and mac and cheese. I like mac and cheese.
Yo, that was actually a fire order.
Thank you.
You get $5 million, but you can never use the internet again. You taking it?
No, because I'm gonna need.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need the internet to profit off that $5 million.
See, because the majority of the things that you want to buy with the $5 million are online. Because like, what if you like want to buy a house? Are you just gonna show up to a realtor office and they're gonna use I mean, I guess you're not using the internet, but yeah, but like.
But let's talk about where are you even gonna put this $5 million? Okay, you take it to the bank. Now you have to get a checkbook. Now you have to write down how much money you have because you can't check your bank app.
I mean, or you could just keep it in cash and just peel off more. Have you ever seen those TikToks of the guy that like keeps money in his drawer and goes and buys Pokemon cards? He like keep a stack of cash in his bedside drawer and he just start peeling it off and he just take what he needs and he just go buy Pokemon cards.
That's a method.
Yeah.
I would like to, and I don't think I'd want to have $5 million handed to me.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
Uh,
It's like Minecraft creative mode.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean anything.
Will, I used to get down in creative mode.
I know, but like, it's like you play creative mode and you got like a chest full of diamond blocks and you're like, guys, like you're like 8 years old. Guys, look what I got on my Minecraft world. I got a whole double chest full of diamond blocks. And your friends are like, shut up, idiot. No, you didn't.
Loaded.
What?
Are you okay?
I'm just fine.
Did that happen to you? Do you have some childhood trauma?
Next question.
Would you snitch on your best friend for 500,000?
I'm not snitching on my best friend for 500,000. I'm not snitching for the McDonald's Sprite. I'm not snitching for the cheeseburger, whatever it is. I'm not snitching for the hot plate of food, whatever all y'all said. I'm not snitching on you.
Bro, they asked me, we will give you 500,000 if you snitch on your best friend. My next question, the next sentence that comes out of my mouth, where do I sign? Bro, I'm telling, dog.
I just don't know. I couldn't do it.
I'm telling.
These are people I know and love, and like, especially like in a situation where they're asking me what happened, I must have been involved, right?
Yeah.
And if I did the crime, I must suffer the consequences, especially if I got caught.
See, but you got to think, right? You got to think. All right, you keeping it solid. Is your homie in the next room going to keep it solid?
Better be. He better be watching this and he better be keeping it solid.
Bro,
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just saying. They offer him 500,000. You don't think he's snitching? Bro, I got to tell first before you tell on me.
No, because if we both tell, we're both in the doghouse.
Bro, but they just offered me 500,000. As long as
What you doing with 500,000 behind bars?
But
that's a whole lot of commissary. That's about it.
Well, if they're offering me 500,000 to snitch, that means I'm essentially getting almost immunity from the repercussions.
But if the other guy snitches too, you're both cooked, right?
Well, see, that's why I don't want to give him that opportunity. As soon as they put us in handcuffs, I'm like, bro, let me talk to you. Give me a lawyer and I'll talk.
I couldn't do it. I wouldn't want to do it.
Nah. If your bank account had a personality, what would it be?
Stressed Out by 21 Pilots.
That's a song.
Yeah, but that's what it'd be.
Okay. All right.
Hey, wait, what's the ideal answer here?
A personality, charismatic.
You just be stressed out.
Okay. Would you rather lose your phone or your bed for a week?
Phone. I wish I could lose my phone. I wish. Intermission.
That was my laptop charger, but we're on 92%. All right.
I wish I could lose my phone. I keep telling my girlfriend I'm going to get a flip phone. And I fully intend to, actually. I don't know. Like, I have to work out some of the fine details to it, because like the bank account.
Yeah.
Am I gonna have to get a checkbook? That's a little work.
No, or you could just go to the ATM.
That's true.
Like, bro, this generation, like my friend Dylan, who I had on last week, when she didn't have her phone, she's like, how do I tell how much money is in my account? I'm like, go to the ATM. She's like, I don't know how to use an ATM. Excuse me? Come on, dog. Come on. Be so fair.
An ATM.
I
think it walks you through it.
What's something you pretend to understand but you actually don't?
Speaking of cars, a relative amount of car stuff. Like, when you're talking to me about, this, I would say the spark plugs or something like that, but I understand what a relative amount of that stuff does. But like,
I'd be the type of guy that walks in O'Reilly's and asks for
flux capacitor
or a blinker fluid.
No, it's that. See, my thing would be like, when you're talking to me about like trying to diagnose something, like that's like my engine's knocking. I'm like, answer. Then let it in. Go for the door, dog. Come on, let him in. What's he doing out there?
All right. Would you rather take back your worst text or your worst haircut?
My God, my worst haircut, dude. Shout out my mom. One time, I told her I wanted. She used to cut my hair. Sorry, backstory. She used to cut my hair. I've got this little stool in the laundry room. It is roughly yay big. And to my grown age of 14, I was sitting in that chair getting my hair cut. And one time she gave me a haircut where this was one side and this was the other side. I cried and I did not get a haircut for 3 years. Did you ever see me with long hair?
No.
I haven't shown you any pictures.
No. No, I don't. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I've never
No?
seen you with long hair.
You've got to see one.
All right, we'll look at it after this episode.
Yeah, we'll look at it, but it's bad. And I can send you one if you want to throw one up on the screen for everybody to see. But my mom messed me up so tremendously that I grew my hair out for 3 years. I did not get a haircut because I was scared to death.
Okay. You just got arrested. What did everyone assume that you did?
They probably caught me peeing in public. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta pee a lot. And they probably caught me so I'm opening the car door, right? And so picture it like this. So here is the car in its entirety. This other hand right here is the door. The car door is open, and I am right here.
Oh yeah.
Peeing in the crevice.
Yeah.
Between the car and the car door.
Yeah.
They caught me there. They caught me right there in a secluded area in the woods. Cause I'm not doing it in public, but I think that's the charge.
Okay.
You know?
All right.
And because I gotta pee a lot, you know?
All right. We're gonna move into the fourth segment. The fourth segment is called 1-star reviews. We're gonna go through some 1-star reviews, whether it be on products, places, or things.
Okay.
And these are actual 1-star reviews, real 1-star reviews that people have left.
Okay.
All right. The first one is a treadmill. It said, bought this to lose weight. It's been in my living room for 8 months. I've used it twice. Both times I fell off. Now it's just an expensive clothes rack. My wife hangs her bras on it. This treadmill cost me $1,200. Her bras are from Target. I've made poor financial decisions. The treadmill judges me every day, just sits there, mocking me.
And it does. It laughs at you. It giggles in your face. Why? How do you fall off a treadmill? That's my big question. I've seen it in the movies. I've seen it on, the shorts, whatever, but.
Well, yeah, they probably turned it up way too high, more than they can handle.
See, that's the thing. And it's like, do you get in the kitchen and, you go for the best steak that's ever been? Do you get in the kitchen and you try and make crepes your first time ever touching the stove? No, you get in there and you boil an egg, So why are you turning the treadmill all the way up? It's not your first time running, I know that, but it's your first time running on a treadmill. This is it's like the difference between driving a car and flying a plane. It's not your first time moving at a high velocity, but it's your first time flying,
Yo, that's fire. That's fire advice.
With anything new, you got to take it slow.
Well, you're going to really like this one.
Okay, I'm excited.
It says, it's still for the treadmill. Turn this on max speed to push myself. Flew off the back like a cartoon character. Slammed into my bookshelf. Books everywhere. My dog started barking like I'm the problem. Neighbor knocked asking if furniture fell. I said yes. Didn't specify it was me. Too embarrassing.
To be honest, the books are calling your name now. The treadmill threw you off right into your new hobby. Just start reading a book, dog.
Bro, just give up on the treadmill.
On the treadmill.
Just give up on the treadmill.
I would also like to say this. If you are buying a brand new treadmill, I don't care if it's from Dunham's or Academy or if it's from Dick's or whatever, wherever you bought that treadmill from, you could have got it for 2.5% of that price on Marketplace.
Literally.
You cannot be it's like you don't start playing tennis with a $1,200 tennis racket. You get whatever you found in your grandmama attic. You know what I mean? Like, just get the Facebook Marketplace treadmill. That will do. You don't even know if you like it yet. You fell off into your bookshelf. That's your thing now.
All right. So this next one's for an air fryer. Everyone said, get an air fryer, it'll change my life. My life is the same. I'm still sad, still single, still have debt, but now I have crispy fries. That's it. That's the only difference. The fries are good, but my problem remains. This is not the miracle I was promised.
So in a situation like this, all right, you can't outsource the work that you need to do to yourself, you know?
Outsourcing the work is crazy.
I mean, there's no delegation of yourself. You know, the air fryer is going to help you lose weight, but it ain't gonna make you funny. You know, that air fryer is not gonna make you fly.
Yeah. The next one said made chicken wings. They were too good. Ate 30 wings in one sitting. 30. My body rejected them around 2 a.m. Spent 4 hours on the toilet. Had a full conversation with God. He didn't answer. The air fryer is a false prophet. Delicious but dangerous.
DJ Khaled suffering from success.
Bro, listen. First of all, right? Now, I'm not God, but God, we can do stupid things and expect, for him to just make it all right. All right. So you can sit there and eat 30 wings in one sitting. Then you pray and say, oh, take this pain away. But he's looking at you and he's like, well, you shouldn't have ate the 30 wings.
That's the thing is, your actions have consequences. And that's the part of the 30 wings that you misunderstood when you did that.
All right. So this one is a place, Hibachi Grill. Chef threw a shrimp in my mouth. I missed. It hit my eye. My contact fell out, landed in the fried rice. Chef didn't know what to do, just kept cooking. I'm eating rice with one eye. Everyone at the table pretending not to notice. Found my contact later in my soup. They gave us 10% off. 10%. I personally feel like they shouldn't have given them any. I mean,
Hibachi Grill, they cook in front of you, suffer the consequence.
Yeah, like, bro, you went there, not being able to see.
You go to the circus, you got to smell the elephant poop.
Bro, do you just... All right. Chef made a volcano out of onions, set it on fire. Fire alarm went off. Sprinklers turned on. Everyone soaked. My birthday dinner ruined. They still charge us full price. Said the show is included. The show flooded the restaurant. I'm traumatized. My cake was soggy. Now that I feel like they should have given them some percent off because it wasn't their fault. It was the chef's fault.
That's true. I understand that.
I understand that 1-star review.
I understand the 1-star review for that. Making me pay full price if the restaurant's flooded, that's different. That's a whole. But they got to pay for the damages.
Yeah. Next one is my favorite. This is the second week I've had Waffle House reviews. Waffle House is just an interesting place.
Waffle House is an interesting place.
Waitress called me baby. I felt feelings, weird feelings. I'm married. My wife was sitting right there. She noticed. We fought about it in the parking lot. Over a Waffle House waitress calling me baby. Our marriage counselor brings it up monthly. This Waffle House ruined my life. Whoa. What do you mean you felt feelings?
Yeah, what do you mean? It's Waffle House.
First of all, you should probably go to separate counseling because if you catching feelings that fast off of just that, your first time at the Waffle House, you may some sort of attachment issues.
Yeah. Let me tell you a story. Do we have time for that?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to tell you about my two friends, which I will slightly alter their names to be Isaac and
Jeremy.
Isaac and Jeremy.
Uh-huh.
We were at Waffle House for no particular reason that I remember, and we got our food. The waitress came over, brought us our food, and Mr. Jeremy says that he has fallen in love with the Waffle House waitress.
Oh my God.
And he keep the whole rest of the time we're at Waffle House, he's like, bro, should I ask for her number? Bro, she's so beautiful. And I'm like, just talk to her, man. Get out of your head and just talk to her if you're that invested in this.
Just run it.
And then we eat, we pay whatever. And she checks us out. Is that what it's called when you pay? Like so we pay and she does the register, right? I head back to the car because it's a chilly day. I'm gonna heat it up, and Mr. Isaac is he's cooked up this evil plan to get Jeremy in the non-friend zone, in the non-customer zone at least, out of the customer zone. And so he says to the waitress as he's paying with Jeremy right there, he like wraps his arm around him and he's like, "Hey, this guy thinks you're very beautiful and he'd like to get to know you a little bit."
Oh Lord, that never ends well.
She turned on her phone. Now this was all told to me. I have experienced this through words. I'm not there.
You're in the car.
I'm in the car at this point, and she allegedly turned on her phone and showed them a picture of her and her wife making out.
Oh, nice. Nice.
So that.
Yeah, that
airball.
Yeah, that ended his short-lived Waffle House.
Yeah. So get out of your head. That's the
man thought Waffle House was a strip club. I can take you away from all of this.
I did give you a better life.
Yeah. You don't got to do this no more. Like, bro, the Waffle House waitress, dog? Come on.
Dog. And she was living it up in there, too. They got chocolate milk. They got waffles. What else?
The next one says, watch the cook drop my waffle on the floor. Pick it up, put it on my plate. Made eye contact while doing it. Direct eye contact. Power move. I ate it anyway. Too intimidated to say anything. He won. I lost. The waffle was good, though.
I'm simultaneously calling in a bomb threat and the bomb squad at the same time. First of all, I'm on the line with the bomb squad. Someone in this establishment has a bomb. And then I'm on the line with the restaurant, with the establishment. I have a bomb. Neither of those things are true. But this place ain't operating anymore.
No way. Either way this ends, they're done for.
They're done for.
All right.
It's game over.
This one's for a gaming chair. This is the last two, right?
Okay.
This chair makes sounds. Weird hydraulic sounds when I sit. Sounds like I'm farting. Been working from home. Video calls all day. Every time I adjust, fart sound. Coworkers think I have digestive issues. HR sent me wellness resources. I can't explain. It's the chair. They won't believe me.
People care about you, brother. Just accept it. It's your farting, you know? These people are worried about your well-being, you know? Thank you, Dr. Boss Lady. Yeah, I appreciate you know?
Yeah, thank you for looking out.
I need some time off. I'm going to the doctor. 2 weeks paid time off. Thank you.
Right there. The next one is for a plant.
You left a review on a plant. Come on.
A plant. Bought this plant to bring life to my apartment. It died in 6 days. 6 days. The instruction said low maintenance. It gave up on life faster than I did. I'm keeping the dead plant as a reminder of my failures. My therapist says this is concerning. I think it's honest.
Okay, yeah. I'm still on you left a review on a plant. You left a 1-star review on a plant. That's like leaving a 1-star review on Subway. You made it happen yourself, you know? Literally. You made the choices to get you in the situation you're in.
Literally.
So, if you can't take care of a plant, that's your fault. You can't leave a review on a plant. The world is what you make it with that, you know?
All right, let's move into the fifth segment. Fifth segment is called Reddit Stories. All right, so of course, these are real Reddit stories that people have written, and we're going to decide if they're wrong or not at the end of each one. All right?
Okay.
First one, am I wrong for serving my husband's affair partner the meal I was going to serve him? Found out my husband was cheating. She was coming over for work drinks. Didn't know I knew. I cooked his favorite meal, expensive steaks, everything perfect. She showed up. I invited her in, served her the entire meal, plated beautifully. Told her this was for my husband, but you seem to be getting everything else of his, so enjoy. She left crying. Husband came home to an empty kitchen. He's furious I wasted.
I'm not serving steaks, brother. I'm serving papers.
Yeah.
It's game over.
Yeah.
It's game over, and I'm blowing the house up with you both inside.
Whoa. Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
But in this case, for this Reddit story, I don't think she's wrong.
I think she's wrong because the
Especially
floozy in your abode should not be eating that steak.
especially if she was the one that bought the ingredients for it. I don't think she. Well, you know what? Nothing makes up for his cheating. So yeah,
Right.
yeah.
But the woman knows, and so they're both at fault. She doesn't deserve that steak. You know what I mean? You think she still deserves the steak?
Well, no. I think she could have done something else other than giving her the meal, of course, because she loves crying or whatever.
That's true. I didn't think that.
Am I wrong for telling my pregnant wife I'm not paying for the birth? Paying for the birth because the baby isn't mine. We've been trying for 3 years. She finally gets pregnant. I'm excited until the doctor mentions the baby's blood type. Impossible for it to be mine. Basic biology. Confronted her. She confessed. Now she wants me to still be there financially because we're married. I said absolutely not. Her family is calling me heartless. It's still a baby that needs support. Yeah, her baby, not mine.
The last Amazon package I received, the cardboard box that it came in, she can take that to the street. She can sleep in that. If it's not my baby, ain't my problem, baby. You know what I mean?
Bro, that yeah, I don't think he's wrong.
It's not my responsibility anymore.
I don't think he's wrong. You went and cheated on your husband, no matter if y'all are married or not. But it's still wrong.
Yeah.
So
no, definitely.
So
Messed up.
you can go ask whoever that man was. Yeah, he could pay for the birth.
Right.
Yeah.
That's his problemo.
Yeah, and he could also find you somewhere else to stay because we getting divorced. Am I wrong for canceling my daughter's wedding after finding out she uninvited her stepmom? I'm paying for the wedding, $40,000. My daughter uninvited my wife, her stepmom, because her bio mom would be uncomfortable. My wife helped raise her, been in her life for 15 years. I told my daughter either stepmom is invited or I'm not paying. She called my bluff. I cancel everything, venue, catering, and all of it. Lost deposits, don't care. My wife cried. Now my daughter's scrambling. Her mom can't afford it. Family is split.
You're not wrong, but neither is the daughter, I feel like.
No. All right, let's say her daughter is 30, right? Mm-hmm. So if his daughter is 30, her stepmom has been in her life since she was 15 years old, right? I don't think that she's wrong because a part of especially if they're still together, like, bro, that's your stepmom, okay? You see, like, bro, come on. Me and your mom may not be together or anything, but this is still someone that helped raise you, helped provide for you, so she should be invited, especially if I'm the one paying $40,000 for the wedding. So
right, and I understand where that's coming from. So I don't think the guy is wrong for not wanting to pay anymore at all.
Yeah.
But I think at the end of the day, it's the daughter's choice who comes to her wedding, which is why I would say, well, your dad shouldn't be paying for your wedding. Pay for that yourself.
Exactly. So because I'm like, he's paying. He gets to invite at least a +1.
Yeah.
No, so makes sense. Yeah,
but that's the thing is why I would just want to pay for it on my own. Nope, I don't want anyone else making rules on my big day.
And see, we don't have any context, right? So suppose her mom is also dating, right, or also married,
right?
Her stepfather or her mom's boyfriend he'll be there. So
maybe, yeah. That's the thing about no context. We don't know if he's not invited either.
Yeah. Am I wrong for refusing to give up my first class seat for a pregnant woman? I'm 6'5". Flying is painful. I saved for months and upgraded myself to first class. Boarding starts. Pregnant lady sees me, asks if I'd switch seats with her husband, who is in economy, so they can sit together in first class. I said no. She got loud. I'm pregnant. I said congratulations. I'm tall. Flight attendant tried to guilt me. I held firm, flew first class, got dirty looks the whole flight. Reddit says I'm fine. Airline disagrees. I don't think he's wrong. First of all, I'm 6'2", right? So flying.
That's true.
flying is hard on tall people, right? He's 6'5". Flying is hard. So, and I hate flying in economy, right? That's just all my pockets can afford right now, right? But I hate flying in economy. So I feel like especially if he put the extra effort into it with saving to make sure he can fly first class, but he enjoy your seats, whether or not he saved or not or whatever, he got the money from someone, but he paid for that's the seat that he paid for. He should enjoy that.
He secured that right.
Yeah. Well, obviously the guy didn't care about his wife too much if she's sitting in first class and he in economy.
Right.
So yeah.
He wanted a break or something.
Am I wrong for putting my mother in a retirement home after she gave away my daughter's college fund?
Not wrong. Final answer.
My mother had access to a college fund I'd been building for my daughter, 40,000. She gave it to my brother because he needed it more. Didn't ask, just transferred it. My daughter had an acceptance letter, full ride, gone. I immediately moved my mother to a retirement home. She's crying, saying I abandoned her. My brother won't give the money back, says it's complicated. I don't think she's wrong.
Do you watch John Deloney?
John Deloney. I don't know who that is.
So he does like a radio show, right? And he's very, when he says when in like a relationship, it's, you use like an I statement. So like if you choose to yell at me, I leave the house. So like if you choose to spend my daughter's college fund, you are choosing to leave the house.
Yeah.
So I think I think that this guy is correct.
So first off, right, I give both of them wrong. One, I give the mother wrong for
Stealing.
Yeah,
Big time.
stealing that money.
Mm-hmm.
Two, no, I give the three of those people wrong. One, the mother wrong for stealing.
Right.
Two, the brother wrong for accepting that money,
Right.
knowing where that came from. And three, I give the parent wrong because why'd you give your mother access to a college fund anyway? Why?
Yeah. Unless she was like a contributor or something, but then that's a whole different can of beans.
She
'cause then
said
it's
she
half her
said
money, you know?
she'd been this person said I'd been building for my daughter 40,000. So the mother doesn't sound like she's a
That
contributor.
makes sense. Then yeah, then why is she on it?
Yeah, the only thing I can see for is like just in case this person like died or
Yeah.
something. Right?
That makes sense.
All right, so last one. Am I wrong for telling my wife I'll divorce her if she names our son Street Lamp Lemoose? She's obsessed with this old Reddit story, wants to name our actual human child Street Lamp Lemoose. I thought she was joking. She's not. She's dead serious. I told her I'll divorce her before I let that happen. She says I'm crushing her creativity and it's my body that gave birth. Yes, but it's our baby. Who has to live with that name? We're at an impasse. Baby's due in 2 weeks.
All right.
Personally, I'll go first. Personally, how I feel, I don't think that they're wrong. I don't think so.
I don't think they're wrong. So this is what I think, all right? If you viewer, if you want to name your kid after a Reddit story, I want you to go get a vasectomy.
Well, no. The woman
Right. But whatever it is, I want you to become unable to have a child. If you want to name your kid after a Reddit story,
because
you have
like,
issues.
Because I was about to say, because if that's what you want to name your child, you clearly have some sort of underlying issues that
Right.
you need to deal with.
You're abnormal.
Yeah. So I don't think that I'm assuming this is a man. I don't think that he's wrong
I don't
for.
think that he's wrong.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think he's wrong.
All right, so we're gonna move into the sixth and final segment. I don't have anything here, so this is where you come in. This is always gonna be called things that piss me off. This one I've kind of transitioned into the guest edition.
Mm-hmm.
So every week I have a guest bring things that piss them off, and we discuss it.
Okay.
So what do you have on the list? Okay, he's pulling out the phone.
So I've got the notes. I meant to write this on a piece of paper, but I didn't have a pen.
Okay. Cool.
So how much time do I have?
We're at an hour and 9 minutes. Right?
Wow.
Yeah, it doesn't even feel like.
No, it doesn't.
I typically like to do like an hour and 20, hour and 25. So
Okay.
you got some time.
So I've got a couple minutes for each of these. So, first of all, Siri. Oopsies. If you have a phone, she's gonna hear me say her name. If you have a phone and it has a picture of a fruit on the back, I want you to ask the woman inside your phone to do absolutely anything. Absolutely anything. You got a better chance finding a unicorn in your backyard than getting her to do whatever you just asked her.
Bro, and what's crazy was, see, the lady with the ass, right? Because I don't want it to go off and interrupt this interview, right? So we're
Right.
Lady S, right?
Yeah.
So Lady S was like the first AI of its time, right?
Right.
Bro, you have a better chance of logging on to ChatGPT and getting an answer from that than versus Lady S.
You honestly, you have a better chance of looking your light switch in the eye and asking it a question. I'm not gonna lie. So I have asked Miss S a handful of times.
Yeah.
What's the temperature outside?
Yeah.
What town would you like to know the temperature for? The one I'm in.
Yeah, like
The one I'm in. You have my location. You have my.
You got a better chance of going to the graveyard and digging up Steve Jobs than
Asking me that, bro.
asking him the temperature. Like,
Dude,
bro,
there's no shot.
yeah. What's the next one?
So let's go to number 2. This one is a big one for me. Not responding to my job application. Brother,
That's fire.
I sent you my resume. I wrote a cover letter. This has happened to me. I have applied for no less than 45 jobs
45 is crazy.
in the last 3 months.
Okay.
Do you know how many I've heard back from, AT?
How many?
0.
That's crazy.
0. It's completely dead. The world of sending a resume and getting a response is completely dead. It does not happen anymore.
You gotta start like calling and checking on the status of your application.
You just got to know somebody.
Well,
You just have to know somebody.
The world has become now more less of what can you do, more about who you know. you know?
And
So, but I encourage you to try like calling and checking in
that's always.
the status of your application. It also kind of shows that company that you're interested in working there. But 45 applications and hair back from there. That's also crazy as well.
It's nuts. And like, I've known some people who have reached out to people, and I still don't hear anything. But I don't even want to talk about it because it frustrates me.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on to the next one.
Number 5.
Okay.
Number 5. Number 3.
No, I was about to say, huh?
I don't know how to count.
Yeah.
Number 3. Mean professors. Okay.
Okay.
Let me tell you a tall tale. All right. So
Tell me.
I have this class.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna call it class number 3 because I'm in college. I'm not getting the scholarship taken away.
Okay.
We're gonna call it class number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Teacher number 3 for class number 3. We use this website to turn in a specific form of assignment. It's a very specific kind of assignment.
Mm-hmm.
So for this, we're just gonna pretend it's a painting.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a painting app.
Mm-hmm.
You have to turn in your paintings on this painting app,
Uh-huh.
and you draw the painting,
Mhm.
right? And then you submit it.
Mm-hmm.
The AI artist grades your painting.
Mm-hmm.
Teacher number 3 takes that rating, puts it in the grade book.
Mm-hmm.
There's 6 grades in this class
Mm-hmm.
besides the midterm and the final. And they're all those 6 paintings.
Mm-hmm.
The AI graded all the homework. So this teacher number 3 has nothing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing to do at all.
Yeah.
And I do my painting.
Uh-huh.
And there's, in the address bar, you could copy it or you could press the share button. I copy it from the address bar. I get a 0. I get a 0 on this, and this painting is worth like 100 points. This is like the big one.
God damn.
I fail the class. I'm in a failing position.
Uh-huh.
But if I do good on the midterm, I'll be okay, right?
You mean the final?
No, this was like the big one, but it was in the middle of the class for some reason. It was right before the midterm.
Okay.
And if I do good on the midterm, I'm gonna pass the class. And I did not complete the midterm because it was open for 2 days when every other midterm was open for a week.
Mm-hmm.
I did not complete the midterm. And I was like, hey, teach, I'll do it right now if you let me. And she was like, there is no shot. There is no shot at all. You have a better chance of making a free throw into the Lakers basketball court from where you are than getting a chance to do this midterm. And I was like, okay, what about some bonus points? And she was like, dude, she was like, what about you go all the way to Eastern Europe and you dig up the Pope and you bring him to me and you could get 3 bonus points. She didn't say that, but that's what it felt like, bro.
I was about to say, yo, that's kind of crazy.
She was actually grilling me. And this class, keep in mind, this is a painting class. It's not a painting class, but pretend it's a painting class. This is a completely online class.
Yeah.
I have a keyboard and a mouse. All right, I'm cooked from the start. You can't paint with a keyboard and mouse. It's a very similar concept.
Yeah.
That one really got on my nerves. I had to withdraw from that class. Teacher number 3, I'm not happy about that.
I'm pretty sure I saw you that day that you dropped the class.
Oh, really? Did I tell you about this already?
Yeah.
Oh my
Well,
God.
no. You didn't tell me like in detail about what happened, but you said, yeah, bro, I just dropped the class.
Yeah. Oh, I do remember that. Dude, I was so mad because I actually got pranked. I actually got rickrolled. Like,
What the heck is Rickrolled?
you know what rickrolled is?
No. Is that what you kids are saying nowadays?
Well, so it was like this meme back in the day where like Rick
Back
Astley.
in the day.
It was in like 2016, and it's like you make a link, but it just takes you to Rick Astley, like never gonna give you up.
Oh. I
We're good at this.
I remember that actually because people still do it nowadays, but it's on like TikTok. It'll be like some sort of like clickbait thing, and you'll be like watching TikTok, and then you just say, "Never gonna give you."
Yeah, I didn't know it was still a thing, to be honest.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. Let me tell you about my number 4.
Okay.
Controversial one, okay? Fortnite. Okay.
Okay.
This game runs in my blood. All right.
Okay.
Fortnite, my blood type is F for Fortnite. All right. I grew up on Fortnite. I eat, sleep, and breathe Fortnite since it came out. All right.
Yeah, not because now that I think about it, Fortnite did come out when you were a kid.
I was probably 9 or 10 years old when Fortnite came out. Listen, I bought a phone that was capable of playing Fortnite just so I could play Fortnite. And I spent a good majority of my time when I was that age playing Fortnite. And there are a lot of things you should have done when you were that age.
Like buy property and Bitcoin.
Yeah, well, there are a lot of people who are not around anymore in this life that I should have been talking to instead of playing Fortnite.
Yeah.
And I honestly could say that I had a lot of fun on Fortnite. Not that I don't regret the way I spent my time, but
Bro,
I
did not expect you to say that.
I feel like the time I spent on Fortnite was not wasted. Not that I would rather, if I had the chance, maybe I could go back and alter some things, but I don't think I wasted my time. But they ruined that game. They absolutely ruined that game. It's like if you were a fan of Kanye West when he came out, College Dropout, bangers. All right, late registration, bangers. Graduation, we're going crazy. All the way up until when you see Life of Pablo, he's crashing out on stage. When you see, if you've kept up with Kanye West news in the last 6 months, you know, cousins, you know.
Bro, that was the
Dave Blunt song.
Yeah, that was a wild song.
That's how I feel about Fortnite right now. It's ripped my heart to shreds.
All right, run the last one. We're at an hour and 18 minutes.
Okay, I got 2 minutes. My last one's when my shower won't drain. It can happen for a numerous amount of reasons.
Yeah.
But so just because I work in the lube bay, like I say, the motor oil that I scrub off of me is liable to make my shower drain less fluid.
Are you one of those persons that changes oil that doesn't wear gloves?
No, I wear gloves, but it's just a messy environment.
No. I was just asking because it's like I see people that just hands just are black.
Well, and sometimes you just have to. Sometimes you're just in an area where you know, you just gotta get it out of here. You just gotta get this oil changed, man.
So, what do you wear, like the black nylon gloves?
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
just one and done.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, but it just frustrates me so bad when the shower won't drain because
You think? Because you got motor oil in the.
well, dude, and cause I'm cleaning right now, brother. Drain, get the water away from me. I'll work on you in a little bit, but take the water away. I'm trying to get clean, and I can't do that when I'm ankles deep in Shrek swamp right now. You know what I mean?
Ankles deep in Shrek.
So, well, dude, you gotta hit the the switch on the shower where the drain. You like lift it up and it stops it, and you put it in.
Yeah.
I gotta.
Here's what you.
draining.
Here's what you do. Well, I don't know. You might have to like unscrew like the. Do you have one of those things that you like pull up and push down to stop the water?
No, it's like all internal. It's a whole like wizardry. I don't know what goes on in
You might
enclosed doors.
You might need to go to the store and buy you like they sell special plungers for drains and sinks.
Really?
Yeah, it's like about this tall, and you just I need to whoa pause.
No, did he?
I was talking about a plunger. No, never did he ever involve. You might need to just like plunge.
Well, I have like a wire coat hanger that makes a trip down that shower drain about once a week. But it's just due to the nature of the job, it doesn't matter really what I do. I'm just cooked.
Yeah.
Like I'm actually just cooked. There's no way around it.
All right. We're at 1:21, so we're gonna wrap this up. But
Bang.
a big shout out to my main man Lowden for pulling up to the home stew. As he saw when he walked in his bedroom, the crib is over there. My son really
crib.
Yeah. We had the crib.
The crib is in the crib.
Yeah. So my son really sleeps in here and everything. So, big thanks to you for coming out. He's been a big supporter of the show from day one. I even ask. He usually watches my episodes, and I usually ask him for feedback so I can kind of tweak and stuff like that. So. Not the type of tweak with drugs, but to kind of tweak the show. But yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends. You can follow us on TikTok and Instagram, and where you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Hit the subscribe button.
Yeah.
Right now.
If you haven't. But yes, Lowden, this has been really great.
This has been great.
So lately, have been having when I close out the shows, I end it with a clap. Nowadays I have the guests join me for the closing clap.
Right.
So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
So on the count of 3, same time. 1, 2, 3.